I just cleaned my sewing machine. Not soon enough. It was terrible. But I knew it was terrible because it was going clonk, 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 clonk. It was yelling at me. All right, so we're going to make, this is very similar to the garden hopscotch pattern that I have on my website, only in the garden hopscotch pattern, this center block is 5 inches. And in this one that I'm making, my center block is the same. It's all 2.5 inch squares. So what I did was I sewed a bunch of 2.5 inch strips together. Color, white, color. White, color, white. And then I cut them into 2.5 inch strips. So they started as 2.5 inch strips. I sewed them together and then I cut them 2.5 inches. And now I'm putting them back together. So I'm putting one that has color, white, color, one that just has color, and then one that has, you guessed it, color, white, color. And after I sew them together, I'm gonna have blocks that look like this. We're gonna sew them by putting one side, pretty side up, and one pretty side down, and we're gonna sew down this side. Straight stitch, 1/4 inch seam, back stitching when you start and when you stop, because my grandma said so. Now this is what I have, just like this. Do you see that? Color on the top and the bottom, color in the middle. Now this one needs a color on the top and the bottom. And I just try to make sure that my colors don't match because I like the scattered kind of look. If you want it to be more matchy, you could make sure that all of your colors in each block were in the same family, or you could do it like I'm doing. And we're gonna sew this the same way. Now, this is what I have. Do you see that pretty block? So do you see these? These are white squares. So I'm gonna sew one block, one white square, one block, one white square, like this. And then when I sew them together, it's going to look like this. Isn't this so pretty? My piece is currently 8 blocks wide, including the solid block. One solid, one block, one solid, one block, one solid, one block. So 4 blocks and 4 solids wide, and 10 down, 5 solids, 5 blocks. And I don't really like the size. I feel like it's too small. So how big do I make it? I was taught when I first started to lay a sheet down, whatever size I was trying to make. And when the sheet got full, I was finished. And that's how I did it. Now, I had a hard time with like quilt math, and I laid my blocks down, and then when I sewed it all together, it shrunk up pretty good. So I just started overlapping my blocks a little bit as I filled my sheet up. And I'm not sure how big I'm gonna make this, but I'm definitely making it bigger than this. And I kind of love this design. Not kind of, it is my favorite. It's so light and airy and pretty. And I know y'all love it too. I can't wait to see the ones that you make. Be sure you're emailing your photo to info@hometownquiltcompany.com for show and tell. Or if you're already sending them to hometownquiltcompany@gmail.com, that's perfectly fine too. My name is Tammy. I'm your favorite sewing teacher, and I would love for you to come sew with me.